you freaky, just know I ain't mad at you. Above the aperture. I ain't playing games, it's my character.
What is up, you guys?
Darren and Nickole here.
And we are finally back with another YouTube video. We took a little break, but today we wanted to build a
gingerbread mansion.
We got this from Costco like 2 weeks ago. Haven't had the time because we've been so busy, which we're gonna tell you guys about. But we're excited to build this with you guys, fill you in what's been happening the last couple of weeks. But we first wanted to start with this awesome package that we got from our friends at PETA. We are so happy when they message us and talk to us. Literally, PETA is just so sick. It's such an OG company, and if you don't know them, like, how do you not know PETA?
Everyone knows PETA.
We watched the new Tiger King. We wanted to reach out to PETA and say, hey, what can we do? And you know what? They sent us a package, and let's open it up with you guys. How's your day, baby?
It's been going amazing.
Good, baby.
Glad that our house is not underwater.
Oh my gosh, you guys, we are literally in a flood. What did they call it?
Catastrophic flood, and then there's 2 blizzards back to back on the Big Island. Kind of never before seen this type of weather.
In Hawaii in general, it's a little wild. Ooh, let's open it. Ooh. Oh my god, you guys, look at this.
Beware of roadside zoos.
Oh my god, so this is the package. Look how cute. Loving it. Okay, so sticker. We love our stickers.
It's a little Yoda tiger.
You guys know our baby Yoda, our little orange baby kitten. He's somewhere. He's gonna definitely play with this little guy. Look how cute. Okay, let's see what else. Ooh.
This is a cool shirt.
Wow. That's beautiful.
Amazing.
Thank you, PETA. That's gorgeous. All right.
Tie-dye.
Next one. Wow.
It's like a red dirt.
Whoa! Look at that. Tiger King 2 drinking game. Well, we don't
hang in water with this game.
Yeah, we don't drink anymore, PETA, but thank you. If anyone wants a drinking game, hit us up. We'll send this to you.
Wow.
Wow. Look at these beautiful, I guess,
cards, little art pieces.
Art pieces or something.
Wow, these are so cool.
Wow. It's like us. Look. Well, I guess maybe we could take a shot of Kangen water.
Yeah.
Thanks, PETA. PETA, be loud for animals. I love that. Look at that.
Be loud for the animals.
Cheers. Roar!
Air shot.
Air shot.
Check out Tiger King 2 if you guys haven't on Netflix. It's an amazing documentary. It'll educate you guys about roadside zoos and how we can basically help end them and stop all that suffering of all these amazing animals.
Alrighty, babe. Should we get into this bad boy?
Let's try it out.
Let's see what's in here.
I wanted a mansion.
Me too. Ooh! So it's like this. Interesting.
Wow.
What? Smell it. Oh.
Smell the gingerbread.
Gingerbread. Okay.
Or I guess ginger.
Oh yeah, right. Wow! Check this out, ready?
Well, looks like we have a little injury, but I think we could actually reattach that with the icing and we'll end up
A little injury. Costco, give us our money back. No, I'm just kidding.
Give us a broken mansion.
No, it's alright. Well, let's get into this, babe. This is so exciting. Okay, so the first direction is icing pouch preparation. Need
it. So you have to make it more a little softer.
Alright, put a timer on. So while we need this, honey,
2 minutes.
let's talk to our peeps about stuff. So the last time you guys saw us was our first NFT funded reef cleanup on our boat. So want to talk about that, baby?
Yeah, that was awesome. That was a little over a month ago, I feel like. We went out and we had our NFTs fund one of our reef cleanups with Protect. We took out our scuba divers and we pulled up some trash, and then we actually had a reef cleanup a week later that was funded by a different project on the Terra blockchain. And they sent us funds, and we funded a second cleanup, which was really interesting because that second one was actually out in a sunken ship.
Oh
so
yeah, we
found
were
a lot of
literally,
different trash.
I've never seen something like that. We were literally on top of a boat that sunk how many years ago?
Like I think in the 70s or 60s.
Like, what the? Oh,
And it catches a lot of trash. So that's why we kind of dropped our divers, I think about 80 to 90 feet in depths. And that's where they were collecting a lot of trash that gets caught on that shipwreck.
Yeah, it's super cool. And then actually, we did another cleanup after that in Oahu. And what is so trippy about this is that boat is a boat Darren and I watched on television just a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of The White Lotus on HBO? If you haven't, go check it out right now. We were on the boat they used in that show.
Yeah, that boat was like, we were noticing it was an extra special looking boat.
Yeah.
Really different. I think there's only 4 or 5 left in the world like this. And yeah, we saw it on The White Lotus on HBO Max this summer. And then, you know, when we went to Oahu, our friends at the Hawaii Entrepreneurs connected us with Bryn, who is the owner of that boat. And, you know, we actually had an Oahu reef cleanup funded by our NFTs. You know, I think it was like right in the beginning of last month.
Yep.
So
And you
that
guys,
was awesome.
that was that boat's first cleanup ever. And we were a part of it.
It was built in like,
Timer!
that boat was built in I think the 1930s. So yeah, the first reef cleanup it's ever done in almost 100 years of it being on the water. So.
And it's crazy that NFTs are funding this. Like, the fact that that boat has been around for generations and generations and no one's taking it out to do what we did. You guys, we're changing the world. Like, this is so amazing.
The digital art basically funded us to do a reef cleanup on a boat that was like a, you know, working art piece on the water. So it was really cool.
To start the flow of icing, remove the cap and snip 1/4 from the top.
Now we got our glue, our tasty, sugary pieces.
Your icing is now ready to use. Okay, number 2, assemble house gable
Gable roof pieces. So I think, yeah, we take it out of the plastic. Okay, so let's see. But yeah, the Oahu reef cleanup was a huge success. We were able to pull off NFT cleanup day. We had people cleaning up all over the world. Shout out to, I believe it was Brackenberry, who won first place with the GoPro Hero 10. He did a huge cleanup with 150 pounds of trash he cleaned from a creek. So, you know, we had an awesome community cleanup while we were on Vita Mia doing the Oahu cleanup.
Literally, I think that morning, didn't you have someone from Egypt text you and be like, we're cleaning today too? Like that day was just incredible. Like, NFT cleanup day was like, it was a lot of love, it was a lot of support. It just made us realize that us just talking is not just us talking, it's people listening and actually taking accountability and doing something, and it's not just us, and we just feel so much love, and we are so happy with how that day went. So next, it says assemble.
Yeah.
Wait, so what is this?
It's like the little roof.
Oh, okay.
It's like this little attic room we're building on top. So it's a pre-built gingerbread mansion, but at least they let us build the attic room.
Woo! All right. Well, you guys, when we're not working though, I don't want you guys to think we're always working. I mean, it's really funny. My mom called yesterday and she's like, I literally pick up and I'm like crying because I'm like, we're just working nonstop. But when we're not working, we're actually real humans. Darren still skims. He's a freaking beast out there. Literally every time we're at Big Beach, people come up to him and just talk to him, and I'm like, okay, get away. But no, I'm just kidding. He is loving his life out there. How is skimming? How do you feel about skimming, baby?
Skimming is amazing. I definitely look forward to skimming a lot more and training more next year. And you know, there's a lot of big things happening with Adrian skimming in Europe all over the streets, and you know, the Olympics starting to take notice. Skimming is one of my inspirations for why I started Protect, so I definitely want to continue to skim and to compete and to travel and experience new locations and new waves, because that's exactly where we're going to be expanding Protect in our conservation operations.
That's right, baby. And I started spin. I literally always wanted to do spin, but like I was kind of scared because I was like, I don't know, it's intense. Like it's always like it's like club music, which is like hell yeah. Like I love club music because now I don't go out to the club, so I can listen to it at spin. But I love spin, met so many friends, and actually feel like I'm a part of the Maui community now.
Just lay it on thick. But yeah, let's just get this thing
Okay,
in.
we'll switch it back when we're ready.
Around. You guys ready?
Ready? Dun 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 dun! We kind of did it. Let's
It's not
get.
perfectly centered, but we wanted it to be a little more towards the right side of the house.
Yeah, we want it to be on the right side of the house. Don't even ask us why.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna deep dive right now into creating this house. And we'll be right back and we're gonna tell you more updates about our lives. Alright, you guys. With this,
fun.
Yeah, it's fun, but it's definitely a mission. When we turn this around, you're gonna be so proud of us. Ready? Da, 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 bah.
Here's our
good.
mansion.
It's good.
It's almost getting there. Got the whole front of it built.
We're
Decorate the roof and put some more lights on.
Yes, I agree. But we wanted to bring you guys a little bit on this part of the journey with this mansion. So, babe, do you want to talk about when Alex and Kels came out here?
Yeah, that was a really fun week.
I got to meet them for the first time finally. It wasn't just always, you know, we always are on our FaceTime or we're always texting and never in person. And I finally got to meet Alex and Kels and their baby Banks. He is such an angel, such a beautiful, beautiful boy. But we had an amazing time. Tell them a little bit about it.
Yeah, it was Kellen's 30th birthday. He had his dad and a bunch of family and a lot of our team with our NFT project out here. Had beautiful weather before all the storms that we're in right now, and yeah, it was a really awesome week.
It was super fun. I actually had to leave halfway out though because my brother finally had a dance performance at the University of Arizona, which a lot of you guys know. I went to school there. I was so happy to return back to Arizona to get away from the island life for a second. It was what, only like a 5-day trip?
Yeah, a little week trip.
Yeah, but it was awesome. I got to see my brother perform on stage for the first time in 2 years and on the University of Arizona stage. So super awesome. Had a great time with my family. Got to hang out with my mom. It was actually, I think, my first time not drinking ever in Arizona. So yeah, thanks, babe. But I'm coming on my 100 days of no alcohol. So that's been awesome. Darren's on the same page as me too. Sometimes he drinks like seltzers here and there, but nothing crazy. But we're definitely trying to live a cleaner life, healthier life, and just, you know, going into the new year with a lot of new stuff and healthy stuff, you know?
Yeah, it's always good to upgrade every year, try to get healthier than you were last year, and that's how you don't age as fast or at all.
There you go, baby. But yeah, so when I got back, Darren actually surprised me with a kayak. You want to tell them about that?
Found an awesome deal for a kayak. We were just thinking, you know, if there's ever shortages of fuel and gasoline, it's good to have some type of mode of transportation, and found an awesome deal for a kayak, and now we can paddle out to the whales and go and check out some cool stuff that you can't normally get to on a boat.
Yeah, so happy. So we finally got out on our kayak. It was a stormy day, which is funny because it's still kind of stormy right now. But we went out there, nothing leaked, so we got an amazing purchase. Super happy with that. Didn't see any whales though. The whales are still a little shy right now, I think. Right, babe?
Yeah, the whales are coming in. It might be a little late this year for some reason, but it's all the weather's a little off. And another huge update for you guys that's happened within this past week. We actually had our flow water machine that was funded by our NFTs. You know, these digital collectibles have not only been funding, you know, these reef cleanups, but they funded a flow water refill station that we installed at our friend Crystal's bikini shop called Co-Swim Hawaii. It's actually where Nickole works a couple days a week.
Yeah, I am back to work, you guys. A lot of you know that I started my like work journey at a golf course. So your girl loves customer service, your girl loves selling products. I was so happy when she was like, do you want to come in the bikini shop? I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm coming in. Like, let's make some sales, let's meet some people. But truly, when I heard the phone call that Darren and Crystal had 2 weeks ago, when Darren was like, I'm donating this to you from our community, and just seeing both of their emotions and learning how much community and family means on this island, it was just such an inspiration. And I'm just so happy that we can do this for people, and especially people that we really care about.
Yeah,
so.
She's actually one of our NFT holders, so we're able to give back to small business owner in our community. This flow water machine will prevent tens of thousands of plastic water bottles a year or more, probably even every month when it's busy, you know, from being used. So it's also going to bring in a lot of traffic into our bikini shop, and you know, where we actually have some of the resin art that we make with the upcycled trash, that it's all tied together. So it's a perfect harmony. You know, we're planning on getting it installed at the OGG Kahului Airport, but it's more of a 3 to 6 month process of getting things approved and actually done within the county. So going through private businesses is a much faster way, and we're talking to a couple other businesses for putting one in on Oahu somewhere in Waikiki, as well as installing one on the west side of Maui over there in Kaanapali near the boardwalk. So
absolutely,
we want this NFT to fund real infrastructure to create less waste, to create less pollution, so there's less that we have to clean up out there in the ocean. You know, the Oahu cleanup, we wouldn't have even found as much plastic water bottles if there were flow water machines everywhere and they had reusable water bottles with free stations to get the best filtered water on the go.
And honestly, it's also about like Kangen machines. Like, you guys know that Darren's been in Enagic for a while, and now you guys are seeing I'm dipping my toes into it too. Like, all these boats and all these hotels, why are you guys still selling Dasani water? Like, what the heck? Like, it's bizarre to me that these companies and these people don't have the things that you should have, which is good water and the right water, you know?
There's so many different things that people don't know about, and with what's happening now, the health is valued way more, and they're realizing that the water you drink, Kangen water, flow water, a mixture of both, which is ideal, you know, is really what's going to help people stay healthy long term, and you know, keep the island healthy, keep the landfill, you know, filled with less single-use plastic water bottles. So yeah, the flow water machine, thank you Kevin, thank you Maui Sustainable Solutions. Shout out to Hui Zero, an amazing program our friend Kevin, one of our community members, has founded. It creates zero waste infrastructure with these stainless steel takeout tins that all these restaurants can participate in, so you can, you know, get a zero waste container and you could actually get a refund on it with any participating restaurant, and we're expanding that quickly. So with water refill infrastructure as well as takeout infrastructure, we could reduce so much waste that's created on a daily basis. Tens of thousands of water bottles a day or more, tens of thousands of takeout containers or more, you know, I'm just guessing numbers at the top of my head, probably 100,000 a day
probably
end up in our landfills. So
yeah, you guys, we're just so blessed that we can do this and do this for our community and our holders. Like, I don't know any other NFT community that does this. If you do, drop the comments below. We'll check it out, actually. Like, we literally will. But it's just cool that we are bringing a different type of vibe, essentially, to the NFT world. And we're bringing something different. We're bringing conservation, which, like, everybody should be doing. Like, our world is crying right now. Don't you guys see it with all the weather changes and stuff? Like, Mother Nature needs us more than ever, and it's like our duty to like do it right now, you know? Yeah,
the reason the planet's hurting the way it is because the old wealth has mistreated it for decades and centuries, and now with the new wealth transitioning into the digital era, into the metaverse, you know, it's giving us an opportunity to, you know, give a lot of those funds back to the environment within that transfer of wealth that's happening. So yeah, we're excited. We're actually looking at checking out these oysters that we adopted here in the next few days. I think tomorrow morning, actually, if the weather permits and it's not storming.
Yeah,
those oysters are, you know, getting shook a little bit in the water right now with these rainstorms, but it's cool. This is actually a company called the Maui Nui Resource Council.
Yes.
You know, these guys have been around for 16 plus years in Maui. They do a lot for just, you know, studying the reefs and the effects, negative effects of all the tourism.
And I don't know, I guess, babe, what's going on for the rest of the year? My parents are coming, my brother's coming. I think Robert's staying with us for like a couple weeks after my parents leave.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun.
We've been just working really hard, just getting it all done before everyone comes in in the next week. So yeah, I'm in the process of finishing up a crypto NFT course. It's going to be free for all of our holders of chameleons. We're going to also have it available for sale for anyone else who's interested, but it's called the Meta Millionaire Society.
Alright, you guys, our finished product, we might go back and revisit this little bad boy.
This is like a full-time job.
I'm pretty sure this takes like a couple hours, not like 2, like it takes like 6. But we think we did a good job. What did you guys think? Let us know. Little ghetto. No, just kidding. It's super cute. We had so much fun and we loved updating you guys on everything. Sorry we've been MIA. We definitely love the Darren and Nickole channel. We want to post on here all the time, but life gets in the way and we want to get our empire running, leave that legacy behind, you know? That's what this boy's all about. But you guys, we love you. Thank you for all your support. Drop a comment, like, and turn that little bell on so you guys get our notifications, because if you don't, then you're not gonna know this one's up. So all of you that got that notification, thank you, and see us on the next one, I guess.
Thank you guys. Yeah, have a great rest of your year, and we're gonna have a lot of vlogs all throughout 2022.
Bye!